We had an action-packed week of sports, so you know what time it is. It's JayTime. As you can see here, I'm sitting in the shop. My brother Duke, the barber, about to get chopped. I'm going to my brother's senior night game this weekend as he chases record. But let's get into it. The most important topic that I see this week is Zion bursting out his shoe, because it attacks multiple facets of the sports game. It has become bigger than basketball. It has become the young players against the NCAA. They want to know if Zion should sit out the rest of the season and risk getting hurt, or should he play and chase a national championship. Honestly, me personally, I feel like that was a freak accident, him bursting out his shoe. I've never seen somebody burst out their shoe except Manu Ginobili. Like, they cannot blame Nike, and they can't blame Nike for him bursting out his shoe.
He's 280.
He's 285, bro. I promise you, he's 285. Like, they had PG calling Nike. They had Nike stock dropping 1%. I mean, you got all the NBA guys talking about when is Zion gonna get paid? What are the other college players gonna get paid for college basketball? And you think they talking about protecting your investment? They got him wanting to quit on his team. I really don't understand, but I honestly feel like there should be a pathway from high school to the NBA, because Zion is just like, he's on the level of a LeBron James type. He has transcended the game. The level he's on is, with his star power, I can see him in the league right now, headlining at the Garden. You know what I mean? Because he brought out Ken Griffey Jr. He brought out Barack Obama. When have you ever seen Barack Obama at a game? He don't come to games. The price of the tickets was like $2,600 or something crazy like that. Or is it $5,600?
It was close to the Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, it was close to the higher than Super Bowl ticket. It did not make sense. I think there should be a pathway for the players. If you're elite and you don't think that you need the year of maturation, you know, I think they should be able to go from high school to the NBA. That's just my opinion. Now, he has learned a lot from being under Coach K now. He's learned how to shoot. He still can't shoot, in my opinion. In my opinion, the most skilled person on that team is RJ Barrett. Now, my dad and some other people might think otherwise, but I don't think Zion's skill right now, he would be able to survive the first 45, 47 games in the NBA. That's just me. Coach K has helped him out because he has coached a bunch of pros. So yeah, in my opinion, I feel like there should be a pathway, but I don't think he should be. I don't think he should quit on his team. I think he should continue playing and chase that championship. That was a freak accident. Another topic that came up over All-Star Weekend was what they call the KD Kyrie Bromance. Now that's a very that topic is a stretch. I wouldn't call it a bromance just because they were seen out talking in the hallways and they were seen at dinner in Miami. When did it become guys can't just be friends in the league? If it's LeBron and Dwayne Wade, now it's the Banana Boat crew. But let Kyrie and KD do it, and all of a sudden they trying to conspire to team up in New York. New York has no talent. Who are they gonna go play with? Them two, they go tooth and nail right now. I see them going tooth and nail with Philly. If it's just them two in New York, they going tooth and nail with Milwaukee. They going tooth and nail with Toronto if they keep Kawhi. So I just feel like it was harmless conversation and that they were just having fun. Because Kyrie said that's one of his best friends. Now, whether or not they do team up, I don't think it'll be in New York. I honestly think they'll try to go somewhere like, you know, Milwaukee has openings. Miami's going to have openings. Philly has 4 free agents, so they're going to have openings. So I honestly feel like Kyrie's going to go play with LeBron in LA. And KD, he might end up in Washington or something. So that's my opinion on that topic. I think the media is just fetching for a story. Now, LeBron did say today that he has activated his playoff intensity 25 games out. He usually likes to wait until it's about 8 games left to where he likes to peak at the right time. But now he has to peak with 25 games left. To which the Lakers, my Lakers, it hurts me to say this, 100% chance of making the playoffs. We have to win 18 of the next 25 games. It does not make sense. We have the fourth hardest schedule. Lonzo Ball's playing games. He don't want to come back. Kuzma is trying to play for his money. B.I. is playing for his money. Josh Hart is hurt. Tyson Chandler, he got a stiff neck. Luke Walton, he's on his way out. Even if the Lakers make the playoffs, I do not think that being an 8th seed, they'll be able to make any noise against the Golden State Warriors. I don't want that for LeBron. I want LeBron to have time to rest. Let's go ahead and get a free agent in. Boogie's on the market. We'll talk about the free agents in another show. But there's a lot of them. LeBron will be able to get one of them because it's LA. And that's just prime time. Now, my leading candidate for MVP is tough. You got PG, Paul George. You got Giannis, the Greek freak. He's an animal. And you got James Harden. In my opinion, the leading MVP candidate right now and who will win the MVP at the end of the season will be James Harden. Yeah, Giannis has the best record in the NBA. Yeah, he's putting up 28 and 12. But nobody is doing what James Harden is doing. His usage is at 88%. He has a very high usage rate. Nobody is more important to their team than James Harden. Can you imagine if James Harden decided to rest, how that team would look?
Garbage.
They'd be terrible, right, bro? It's terrible. James Harden is the most important player to any team in the NBA right now. Paul George having a great season because Westbrook has gave him the keys to the city. Westbrook has sacrificed his season. He's having an awful season so Paul George could get his work. But we all know that Russell Westbrook is the engine that runs that team. Giannis, he's phenomenal. But I just don't think he's as important to his team as James Harden. And you're going to see that in these last 25 games. James Harden is not only going to lead them deep into the playoffs, but they have a chance of challenging the Golden State Warriors. Mark my words. We're gonna see another game with the Warriors and the Rockets on Saturday. James Harden already hit the game winner and had almost 50 on them before. Watch what he do next time. Now we're gonna talk about which teams will and will not make the playoffs. We'll start in the Eastern Conference. We'll go from 6th to 8th place. You got Brooklyn, you got Charlotte, and you got Detroit. They're all 2.5 games away from each other. But you also got Miami or Orlando over there that's making some noise. I think in these last 25 games, with the way the league looks, with the way their schedules look, how weak Miami's schedule is, how weak Orlando's schedule is, I think Brooklyn is going to get the 6th seed because D'Angelo Russell is playing well. They got a scrappy team. Every game against the Brooklyn Nets is crazy. You're in for a fight with their team. Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, the three-point champ, those guys, they're on the rise. And I think you're going to have Miami at number 7 because Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying, one last dance and he's jersey swapping so people feel bad. He's going to be able to galvanize his troops and his team is going to rally around him. And at number 8, I got the Orlando Magic. Yes, I have Charlotte missing the playoffs. That's going to lead Kemba Walker to leaving Charlotte. I don't care what Michael Jordan is talking about. Kemba Walker will leave the Charlotte Hornets after this year. Again, we will talk about the free agents after this season because it's going to be a big free agent class. So in the West, we have Utah at 6. We have San Antonio, and we have the Clippers. They're all a game away from each other. Then you got the Kings, who just picked up Harrison Barnes, solid piece. They're a solid team. And you got the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, Buddy Hield came out today and said he was smiling extra hard. I feel like his teeth are too big for his mouth. He was smiling extra hard. He said that he would bet.
Hang out.
He said that he would bet his house on it because he said he got the money so he can go buy another house if it don't happen. That they're gonna make the playoffs. I think they make the playoffs instead of the San Antonio Spurs. And I got the Lakers coming in at number 8. I got Utah 6, the Kings 7, and the Lakers 8. So let's see what happens. Now we'll go ahead and get some questions from our producer and the other guys in the shop.
What do you think about George St. Pierre announcing his retirement today?
I feel that he's a legend and he knows what his body feels like. I think he did a test cut that he didn't tell nobody about, and he was gonna try to get to 55, and he couldn't physically make it. He was trying to get the Khabib fight. He know Khabib is not fighting until November. He wanted to fight on his terms, but he acknowledged today that Khabib's a better fighter. So he felt something in himself. I felt like he made that decision in the gym. Somebody got to him. I feel like somebody got to him, and he made a decision. Yeah, I don't have it no more. I'm not the same Rush. I'm not Rush no more. I'm just George's right now. I can't get to that level. So that's what I feel about him and announcing his retirement right there.
What do you think about the footage that came out with Conor McGregor sparring recently? And some say he looked bad.
I honestly felt like he looked good. He's back there and he's back flowy. Like he said, nice and flowy. I feel like he's back flowy. I feel like he has that hunger back again. Cause once you make $100 million fighting Floyd Mayweather, and you got the whiskey and all this kind of stuff, you got another baby and all this, I feel like he had lost the hunger for Khabib. He's been training non-stop. If you really watch the footage, he was touching dude. Now, it was a light spar, but I feel like he was touching dude. I feel like he's gonna fight, my bet right now, he's gonna fight in April against Cowboy Cerrone. So that's what I think. What you got something for me, Bob?
How you feel about the fact that Boogie Cousins said that the NCAA is BS? He said that more players should think about going to the G League.
I feel like it is. And that leads to what I was saying earlier about how the G League should really focus in on giving the players, and okay, it is the developmental league. So why can't why can't it be a pathway from high school to the pros like they do in Europe? In Europe, guys go pro at 13 in the lower leagues. You know what I'm saying? The Serie B leagues, Serie C leagues, and they build themselves up. Luka Doncic, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Nowitzki. It works. That model works. I don't understand why we aren't investing our money in the developmental league itself so that we can have better guys. There is no way Luka Doncic should say that he came over here. It's easier to score in the NBA than it is in Europe. That is not just a slap in the face at the pros, but it goes at our developmental system as a whole. So yeah, so we had an action-packed show today. The NBA season starts back up today, so we'll have another show coming out on Monday to recap what happened and the games today, the games on Saturday, and we'll see how my Lakers did. We'll see how the Warriors did. So until next time, this is Jalen Abraham. I'm out.